Hello everyone, this is Steven from Simply Nerdy, and I'm joined today by Anthony.
Hey guys.
We are here to discuss Anthony's backlog, because as you know, and as you've heard in our previous videos, he talks about his backlog constantly. And especially right now in our quarantine time, some of you may be looking for good games to be playing while you're quarantined. So here we go. We're going to turn the time over to Anthony, and he's going to tell us what
games I should be playing.
What games he should be playing, and if any of them sound good to you, you should probably pick them up and play them too.
The top of the list right now is Ori and the Will of the Wisps. Love that game. I loved the original. This one is proving to be superior in every way, so really enjoying it. But that's the top right now. Then after that, Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's taken a Herculean effort not to just start playing that game. But see, my problem here, if you haven't already picked up on it, is that I'm bouncing around too often and leaving too many games unfinished, and that just hurts my backlog even more. So I'm trying to stick to one at a time if I can help it. At any rate, so that one's next. Then after that, most likely Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition will be out by the time I'm anywhere near that. So that one's going to get played for sure. You guys probably already knew that. You've heard, if you've been listening to our videos long enough, you definitely know that I'm really excited for this one. And then I think the last one is Bravely Default 2. That one's also not out yet, but honestly, by the time I get through those first three, it probably will be. And so then that will be the next on the list. So those are that's my current slate. And now to impress you with what's left.
Impress you with what's
and then you can all understand my plight. So the only reason this first one is at the top of the list is because I have been playing it recently, and I think I might need a break for a little bit. Is Fire Emblem Three Houses. Excellent game, but I realized that, but I'll keep it as spoiler-free as possible. Let's just say that Fire Emblem has the tendency of, first of all, putting you very much on the clock. You feel like you're racing against time, and you barely have enough time to get anything done. And it kind of makes it a moral choice. If you don't, for example, try to recruit all of the people from the other houses, then, okay, here's the possible spoiler for you guys, so run away. But later on, it's basically equivalent of consenting to their deaths. I just got to part 2 of my very first playthrough. I'm playing the Black Eagles. Just barely got to part 2. I recruited every single character it is possible to recruit when playing the Black Eagles. I had logged 72 hours and 39 minutes.
Hey!
When people say, oh my gosh, I don't understand how it takes people 90 hours to beat the game, I will sit over in the corner and try to hide. After that, this one is one that Steven has called me a heretic for a while now, is I still have not played the Breath of the Wild's Champions Ballad DLC.
Oh my gosh!
And I have to admit that a large part of the reason for that is that
You wanted to save it.
I've been saving it.
You've been saving it.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever played a game so transcendently wonderful that you just sat back and like, why can't I erase my memory so I can go back and experience it all again for the very first time, right?
Yes.
Especially for what is your favorite game ever made. Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild, yep.
I'll go through a little bit faster with the rest of my silly list here. Luigi's Mansion 3. That one got on the wayside, unfortunately. So that one's going to have to come back up eventually. Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. It's I don't know if you haven't heard of it. It's a Castlevania-like Igavania style game. I'm a huge fan of those. Azure Striker Gunvolt Striker Pack. It's kind of a Mega Man-like game that I've wanted to play for a while, and I got that on a deal. Final Fantasy X and X-2. Mega Man X 5 through 8. I may or may not play 5 through 7, but I've heard good things about 8, and I own the thing, so we'll see. Splatoon 2 Story Mode and Octo Expansion. Spider-Man on PS4. Pokemon. The Mana Collection. And now, mind you, these are just old games. Like, obviously, there's going to be releases coming potentially this year that are just going to clog this up even more. Oh yeah, Sonic Mania. That's another.
Oh,
one.
that's one I haven't played yet either.
Axiom Verge 2. Yep. I just have too many gaming interests, and so what might be my only hope, one day gaming just crashed and died, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I'll just play on my retro backlog then. There's enough to last me my lifetime.
Anthony, yes.
Let's hope that
doesn't happen. For the rest of us.
This is the opposite of the problem in the Wii U era. I could play games until I played them dry, and then I'd still have a few months before the next one came out. And now I'm just like, well, it's hopeless. I give up. I'm just going to play whatever I can, whenever I can.
There you go.
Anyway.
You heard it here first.
Anthony has a hopeless case of backlog syndrome. They're all good games, though.
They're all great games to be playing.
I mean, you should all check it out.
So anyway, you heard it here first. If you want to play one of these games, talk to Anthony. And until next time,
keep it nerdy and keep your backlog clean. See you guys.